So now to bring the lighting fixture, so I will click this component from architecture. When you click component, this one will open. So you have to load family. You need the library. So if, and me, automatically Revit took me to this library. This one is internal. If I go up, I will see that it's in the library of Revit. So in the library of Revit, maybe you will have Malaysia, and me I have UK. So this UK, and then I look for lighting. You see there is lighting here. I double click and I find architectural MVP. I will select architecture, and then external or internal. So well, let's start by the external, for example. You see too many I have. When I select one, it will show me kind of preview, and I will start going through them. Like this one, I use this one here. I can see others, different types, and they have different naming, so which explains how this one, for example, it cannot be in the project here, because this one generally it's between, I mean, in the sides of the road, so you have to be logical at least. This one is beside the road generally. So sometimes you have to try them, bring them, put them in the project to see them well. Yeah, especially these ones that are really for roads, not for project like this. So maybe for external, we can consider this one, for example. We can consider this one. Okay, let me bring this one. So how to bring it? Just click open. So now it will be loaded in the project, which means you will be able to use it. Okay. As you can see now, this type of light should be hosted in a wall. You cannot put it in the air like this. You cannot put it in the, it's not in the ceiling now, it's in the other wall. It's not in the ceiling. You cannot put it in the floor, basically. This type of wall should be hosted in the air. Oh my goodness. In the wall, should be hosted in the wall. So as you can see, it's here, the circle. So how to put it? You just click. See, it's there. I can do many. I will do many. For example, just to make it like. I will click this one here. So after that, when I do the rendering will consider the artificial light. Of course, I'm planning to do it at night now. That's why I'm considering light very carefully, because we need it. Otherwise, it will be very dark. Okay, this is just an example. You should not do it like this, of course. Maybe you can do this, one here and one here, but this one doesn't really make sense. Okay, so here we have external lights. Remember, this one is exterior. You can maybe put one here also. Okay. Now okay, so you know how to put these external ones. Okay, now let me load another time. Let's say internal ones. So I will load one and go to internal. So I will go up. Internal. As you can see, internal also we have too many types. There is even a fan which contains light here. If you are interested to use it, no problem. Even though I think they have summer, so maybe they will need fans, but in the real project, I think there is no fans, but it's okay if you use it. There is this type of ceiling linear, for example. You have to be very careful here. This one, for example, if I open it, now it has been loaded in the project, but I have to select it. I have to find it here because I'm still using this. Normally it's this one. See, there is several types. So I can select one. This one, as you can see, it doesn't, it cannot be hosted in the wall. And as you can see, it can be hosted in the ceiling actually. See, even the floor, you cannot host this in the floor. It can be hosted only in the ceiling, which this one, for example, we don't have a ceiling here. And actually, you didn't model the ceiling, I know. So this time, you need to model the ceiling. If you want to host light fixture like this one, you will need to model the ceiling. Me, I modeled the ceiling already here. So how to model the ceiling? So before to add this this lighting fixture, you have to model the ceiling. Now, how to model the ceiling? So actually, how to model it? You have to, as you can see, this one is structural plan, this one floor plan. If you go down a little bit, you'll find ceiling plan. Some students, they used to start modeling the walls in the ceiling plan, which is wrong. So ceiling plans, we model the ceiling basically. But as you can see, there is our level, lower level is here, middle level is here. And roof level is here and upper level is here, but they are for ceiling. Now, this means if I go to the lower level, this one, Revit will show me the level of this ceiling. So if I go to lower level, okay, see, I already assigned this lighting fixture here. And if I select this, it's a ceiling, compound ceiling plane. Okay, I will delete it. So I show you how to put it inside. So I will delete it. And for the ceiling, no need to follow the real case study. Just draw a ceiling because basically ceiling is following the floor. So how to make it? So from architecture, there is ceiling. But be careful again, we have to be in the ceiling plan. So ceiling plan of lower, or ceiling plan of middle, or ceiling plan of upper. So okay, double click, I'm in the lower, click ceiling, and directly go to sketch ceiling. Click on sketch ceiling and you will be able to sketch it. Same thing as we do for floors or roof. So I have to draw it. And then you just click OK. Click OK here. Now we have a ceiling. And of course you can change its type here. You can change even the material, etc. But no need. If you want to change the material, you can edit type also and make it white maybe. So as you can see, it has gypsum. It has 2 layers of materials. If you want to change, you can change. If not, it's okay because already by default it's white, this ceiling, so no need to change anything. Our objective is to create the light fixture in this ceiling. So okay, I will go back and I will go to this component and I will, okay, lighting fixture, this one, it will be hosted only on ceiling. So I will bring it. As you can see, I can draw it here. Here, I will not be able, here, because there is no ceiling here, because ceiling stop here. Yeah, because you know, this one is empty space, this one, if you remember. Because from the lower level, we will be able to see up. It's open that way, this area. But here we can put our ceiling. We did already, so now I can assign this one light fixture, and this one light fixture, and another one here, and another one here, for example. And now, and now I can load, for example, you remember the fan which contains light? I will load it and I will make it in the middle. Since that one, it should be hosted also in a ceiling. So I look for it. So this one, for example. So it's logged in onto the project. As you can see, I cannot put it here. Well, can here, but here I cannot. Because it should be hosted in ceiling. This means it's very important to model the ceiling where you want to put the lights. So here, for example. Of course, now, okay, this is the lower. So I will go to the lower level in floor plan, lower level. So basically, normally they are here, so I can put the camera to see them. Camera, so from view. I have noticed many students, they have gone, normally 7 students. I will make them absent. Previously there were 30 students, now there are 23. Okay, so I will do it again. I think I will do the attendance again because we didn't finish yet. Okay, from view I will bring a camera. So camera will bring it from 3D views here. I'm doing this just to see what we did, the fan and the. As you can see, we have our fan here, our 2 lights in here. This is the ceiling. Of course, I can make it consistent color. So I see things, sorry, I make it realistic. See things, they are more clear now. Of course, I can, okay, let's do the interior one, but we make it night rendering, this one, for example. Let's consider this one. Of course, you can crop if you don't want to show this part, for example, you can crop. We did this, maybe you crop this way, you want to show the outside a little bit. Maybe we keep it like this way. Okay, now how to do night rendering? Well, night rendering is not that difficult. Just from view, you do rendering again. But now you have to select, first of all, here. Still, I will select the time which should be night. Let's say it's 23, which means 11 p.m. So now the sun will go down. As you can see, it's very dark, which means I will see the impact of these lights. They are on. How to see if they are on or not, these lights? First of all, I have to select here interior, sun, and artificial or artificial only. Okay, let me select sun artificial. I know the sun is down, so basically it will not have any impact, basically. I can also select this one, artificial only. And then, as you can see, this one, artificial light. If I select this, I will see all the artificial lights that I added in my project. And I can make one by one, on or off. As you can see, on or off. If you want to do rendering, and this one, for example, let's say is not working, so you make it off from here. So basically, you need to select the one that you want to, because it's one. You see this small tick, you can make it on or off. But of course, I will not make anyone on or off. I want just to make the rendering for night. So this one is interior. Okay, so how to make? Of course, screen or printer. I will just select it screen. Oh, okay, let me select printer, and instead of 300, I will keep it 150, and it's draft. For you, you have to select medium. Me, I'm just trying to show you, so I want it to go quickly, because otherwise it will take time. Okay, now I think I'm ready to, okay, this one, sun, sorry, sky. It will not has a big impact, so it's okay. If you close, it's okay. Adjust exposure. No need, this one in the end. So I will just click run and see what will happen here. So Revit now is considering the sun position is at night because 11 p.m. Revit is considering the artificial lighting because I have artificial lighting here. And we consider, of course, the materials that I have assigned for walls, for floors, the reflection, and we'll give you the results. So Revit now is doing all this calculation. It's like to simulate the reality or to predict how the light will behave and shadow and all of these things. So you have to wait until so any questions? So I think this one, yeah, this image. So this image, you can use it. As you can see, it's very similar to what we are doing, but in our project, maybe the student didn't draw the columns and the beams. That one is the big difference. And didn't finish the chimney, but it's the same position of the camera. So this one, you can use it and you produce the interior. Well, if you can do this, you can actually use the same functionality of chimney to do this, which is what they call it, mass in place. So we can make kind of this kind of artwork like this, and you can change the color, but it's okay if you don't put it, it's okay. Because I know it's a little bit difficult. Yeah, but materials, and as you can see, light in here, it's okay. You can use different lights, like the one I used. No need to follow the lighting exactly, because, well, we don't know exactly how lighting works here, so you can forget about it. This one, only two, it will not be enough. Let's see what happened to this Revit now. As I mentioned, I think it will take too much. Okay, it has finished. Same thing. Now I will go to adjust exposure, and I will maybe make it looks brighter. You see how beautiful it is? It's really look like real a little bit. Even though here it's not complete, but it looks good. Always this exposure is very important to adjust. No, too much like this. Maybe like this. Maybe a little bit of saturation. No. And when you are happy with the result, remember you have to save to project. You should not close. If you close, it will go. You have to save to project. So maybe this one, leaving, I don't know, any text of rendering. This dining room or living room. Okay, let's make it. Should not use. You should use only letters. Okay, now okay, you can export it also if you want. Save it as an image because it's an image actually. So as you see from the model, we have made it like looks realistic. In the modeling, you cannot see the lighting effects and shadow how it will behave. So I go down here, I will find it. So Where is rendering? Rendering, there is this one. So this one now I can put it in one sheet and try to make it as I have shown you in the project brief. And it's done. So this is what you have. You can zoom, of course. Looks like there is water here. Because Revit is trying to get the reflection. You see the reflection of this, because this one, by default, this material has reflection parameter. That's why you can see too much reflection here. Even here, there is reflection. And the Revit will take time actually to calculate this reflection. That's why it takes time. If I remove the reflection, it will not take too much time. So I think that's it. If you have a question, please, we still have only 6 minutes. So if you have any question, you can let me know now. Otherwise, I will upload hopefully those I have recorded today and those that I already uploaded. So hopefully they will be good for you to follow and finish this assignment. And in case if you have any questions from now to next Thursday, let me know. Maybe I can do this Zoom meeting quick in maybe 10 minutes. You have your questions ready, so you can contact me and we do it quick. Share your screen and any mistakes or difficulties, we try to fix them. So any questions? Any questions? No question, no question. This means, okay, I will ask you a question. Did you understand everything? Hmm? So I said, is there any questions? They said no. I asked, did you understand anything? They said no. This is paradox. Why? Or, well, I didn't even take my lunch. And we still have 4 minutes. So if you have any question, otherwise, bye-bye. I wish you the best for the remaining time of your studies to get your diploma. Okay, I will wait for any comments or we still have 3 minutes. So any question or anything to say? This means nothing to say, yes? Brinley. Are you okay, Brinley? Your health is okay? Okay, good. So now you know how to do rendering? To do realistic rendering? To get your some ringgits in your pocket? Okay, so as I mentioned, this will be the last basically class with me. Okay, you will refer to, if we don't understand. Okay, you will refer to my videos. Okay, yes. Uh, okay, so this is the last class, so take care. Mm, okay, I will see. Okay, I will try. Thanks. I will take care, yes. Okay, okay, I will try YouTube. Okay, yes. Okay, so bye bye. Take care.